Hey everybody, you're watching Geek This Week, and today I'm back with
Max Hartley.
And I'm of course Talon, and today we're bringing you all the geeky news on
Digital card game conundrum.
Blue Origin heading back into the sky.
Hydrogel.
All on Geek This Week. Now with a live audience.
Woo! Yeah! Love you, Dad.
I'm so proud of you.
This week in gaming, two major companies are ending support for their digital card games. Bethesda has stopped support for The Elder Scrolls Legends and will not be releasing the last expansion that is listed on the game's 2019 roadmap. While players won't have to stop playing, no new content will be produced, but Bethesda will be giving away the Tamriel Collection, essentially a free deck to all players when they next log in. On top of that, an announcement from CD Projekt Red stated that they are discontinuing support for Gwent, but only on the console platforms. An announcement CDPR says that due to the game being launched on iOS and soon coming to the Android platform, they will not be able to continue the support and improve all platforms equally. If you have been an avid Gwent console player over the last couple years, don't fret. You'll be able to copy your progress and purchases to a GOG account. Xbox users will be able to transfer all their meteorite powder, but PlayStation players will need to spend all of it before initiating the transfer. The account copying process started Monday and will continue for 6 months. At least Gwent will be sticking around on PC and mobile, but Elder Scrolls Legends is doomed to die.
2K has announced a new game studio called Cloud Chamber and is giving them the reins to the iconic IP Bioshock. That's right, Bioshock is coming back, baby! The president of 2K, David Ismailer, made the announcement this Monday that Kelly Gilmore, with 22 years of experience in the industry, will be Cloud Chamber's studio head. Gilmore also happens to be 2K's first woman to launch and lead a studio. Over those 2 decades, she has worked on Sid Meier's Civilization as well as games like XCOM. Gilmore says that Cloud Chamber was formed to create yet-to-be-discovered worlds and push the boundaries of the video game medium. Cloud Chamber will have several of the developers that worked on Bioshock originally, so we're pretty sure that the franchise is in some good hands. We are gonna have to wait quite a while before we see anything about the 4th title in the Bioshock series, but man, are we excited.
This week in TV, if you loved watching Bravest Warriors and fallen deeply in love with Catbug and are deeply saddened by the end of Adventure Time, well, it's time to get excited again. The studio Frederator, an entity of WoW Unlimited, who created Adventure Time, is working on a spin-off of Bravest Warriors featuring Catbug as its central character. The CEO of Frederator, Fred Siebert, said that Catbug meme status as a half ladybug, half cat makes a perfect base for a TV show, and they've been shopping the new show around.
My name is Catbug, what's yours?
WoW Unlimited has partnered with Netflix to make Castlevania and has worked with Amazon Prime to create Bee and Puppycat. And, of course, Adventure Time was on Cartoon Network. So they have some great connections, and we imagine they won't have too much trouble finding a new home for this show.
This week in technology, Blue Origin is finally back. Well, it will be when you guys are watching this at least. After 7 months, the private aerospace company Blue Origin is ready to test its New Shepard rocket for the 6th time this Wednesday. This will be the company's 12th overall flight test though. The New Shepard is a passenger rocket designed to fly passengers up into space for several minutes of weightlessness. The rocket itself will land propulsively so it's able to be used again, while the capsule that breaks off from the rocket and holds the passengers will have to parachute back down to the planet. The New Shepard has yet to carry live passengers, but Bob Smith, the CEO of Blue Origin, says that they've been slowing down their progress a little bit as they're now primarily focused on safety. Even though Blue Origin hasn't been carrying people up into space, it has been carrying payloads of experiments up to the ISS. And they've been focused on projects for the future, including the New Glenn, which is primarily designed to carry cargo and satellites up into orbit. They've also been planning on helping NASA with our return to the moon, and have revealed a mock-up of a lunar lander called Blue Moon. There's a lot of awesome stuff planned for our future of space travel, and I'm ridiculously excited to see where it goes, even if I'll probably never be able to afford a seat on the New Shepard or the New Glenn, because that stuff will be very expensive.
This week in science, a group of scientists from Australian National University have created a jelly-like material that behaves like living tissue. As a form of hydrogel, the jelly self-heals, happens to be very strong, and can change its shape, making it able to mimic skin, ligaments, and even bone. Hydrogels are super hydrophilic, meaning that they can contain over 90% of water. Hydrogels aren't a new concept, but traditionally they repair themselves rather slowly and happen to be very weak. But this new creation can heal itself after being broken like human skin, and is very strong. And it's able to lift fairly heavy objects. These properties make this form of hydrogel perfect for use in soft robotics that are used in wearable technologies and biomedical devices. The full article goes way more in depth about the properties of hydrogels, so we'll leave a link down below. Like the shaving cream hydrogel? I can't wait to buy that in a store.
That was excellent. Incredible.
Live studio audience.
That's all from Geek this week. We hope you enjoyed the episode, but I want to know what you thought of the episode, Max.
I think it's funny that people still play Gwent on the consoles.
Yeah. That's all from us this week. We'll see everyone next Thursday, but don't forget to like and subscribe down below. Bye.